I don't like even dating from even my own culture, because sometimes I don't align with things like jealousy, hatred. Like me right now, if you see people who actually abuse me the most, who try to do this, try to even I saw another one even abusing my own son, is black people. And even the worst part is they're using my name to eat. They cannot even respect it.
What is this thing? If you are inferiority complex, you don't date black people. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is Maxwell Lumumba Africa, and today I'll be having a real talk, a real conversation. For those who are coming across this YouTube channel for the first time, I do reaction videos, especially to the videos that are posted in public domain. Like today, I'll be discussing about Kenyan admits the reasons why he doesn't date black people. The quiet part is so loud. Ladies and gentlemen, for those who are not subscribed to this amazing YouTube channel, make sure that you subscribe, like, comment, and share this video to other individuals. Remember to turn on the notification bell so that any day, anytime I post any video, you people get notified. Watch my videos from the beginning up to the end without skipping those ads that you see there. Let us show love to this YouTube channel. Let us like all my videos. Ladies and gentlemen, today I'm going to have a real conversation, a real talk, and for a long time people have been speculating about why Kenyan does not date black women. There are so many beautiful black women in Kenya. Even in Nyabuhansi village, different tribes have different beautiful black women, all the way from Nyanza to Western to Coastal to Rift Valley to Northeastern to Eastern Province. Do you want to tell us that there is no beautiful woman? When I tried to look at this situation, I analyzed it. I started wondering whether is there a deeper reason behind Kenya's preference. In my opinion, some people believe that pale women are so easier for a black man to control, while a black woman may not be easy to control. That is just my opinion. If you don't concur with my opinion or you don't support my opinion, just comment there in the comment section that no, Max, this is the reason why I believe Kenya really wants to have white women more than the black women. But Kenya himself said it so loudly in that video. In that short, he was asked, why doesn't he date black women? And I have to ask, isn't his mother black? Isn't his sister black? Isn't the entire family black? So what exactly does Kenya mean? Does that tell us that Congress' mom is full of jealousy? Is Mawango full of jealousy? Of course not. These are black women, and being black does not make someone inferior. So, you know, Kenya was doing a live stream a couple of months ago. For those who remember the period about mingle, potential, and a black man came on camera and asked him a very direct question: why do you hate black women? Censor answered that man diplomatically. He said it wasn't that he only dates pale women, that people are free to love whoever they want. That was a diplomatic answer for those who really understand anything about diplomacy. So that answer was very neutral. If for you, you think that a black woman suits for you, well and good, go marry that black woman. When you think a black a pale woman suits you, well and good, go and marry that white woman. But in that short video, the quiet part was so loud. He basically said that he does not date black women, and that statement says a lot of things. Yeah, for those who know how to analyze anything that comes, you know how to analyze it. Now, I'm wondering, is Kenge ideal partner always supposed to be white? Where has that mindset led him? We have seen the videos of him pursuing white women in Colombia, going to an extent, even sucking them on camera. The videos are there. The last time when I was reacting about Kenge white woman, yeah, I came with those clips. I attached them. So for those who want to see what I'm talking about, just go there and go to the videos that I was talking about relationship, about marriages, about Kenge. You'll see them there and you'll get the receipt and evidence from them. So for those who remember Priya and Paulina, Censor tried to date them, but neither relationship worked out. Then came Rocio Cabrera, and that relationship didn't work out either. So what is the real going on? Because a lot of people will be asking, so what is really going on? Is Censor dealing with some kind of inferiority complex? Does he genuinely believe that white women are superior to black women? Is that why do you think he keeps pursuing the same type of relationship, even though he has not worked for couples sometimes? He even encourages his sister to go and do a fake marriage with a Muzungu. There is a saying that doing the same thing over and over while expecting a different result is a definition of madness. Look at a pattern. Censor has tried dating white women multiple times. Mawango has also tried the same route. There was JB from Philippines. There was fake relationship with Michele Ponte, and there has been other situations that people have questioned about being more about content than genuinely relationship. The way, when somebody asks me, why does Censor want a pale woman? The reason is this, and this is basically from my own perspective. I tried looking at Mura Censor's videos, yeah, the last 10 videos that he has done in the coastal region of Kenya. There is something very unique about those videos. Any video that he featured a white or pale woman, that video tends to do very well. That video tends to get a lot of views. So he has already noted that when I have a white woman, I'll be getting a lot of views. And that is why I'm saying most of these marriages, it is about content than genuine relationship. And I'll be giving us examples of people who are very successful when it comes to relationship, even though they just chose people from the same place. Okay, one thing about me, I'm not racial or I'm not racist in any way, yeah? So this conversation is very neutral. That is why I want a healthy conversation. That is why I told us today's conversation is a real talk. So basically, when you look into these or observe at what is happening, it is basically about content. There is nothing like a genuine relationship. None of them wants genuine relationship. When you look at, and I'll be telling us history about the Mwango, and this one reason, is why many people respect some people like Wodemaya to this day. Wodemaya chose a Kenyan woman, the beautiful Miss Trudy, and their relationship has worked up to now. Look at Nasto and Miss Flay. They are happy together and working together. Bushman dude tried the Muzungu route. Senso tried the Muzungu route more than 5 times. For those who have been following Mura Senso for quite some time, you can just observe it and tell us the pattern, and it hasn't worked. Vijana tried the same Muzungu route, and that also failed terribly. Bro, if something keeps failing, maybe it is time to change the strategy. You cannot keep doing the same thing over and over again while expecting a different result. That is why I told us that is the definition of madness. And Kenge may have said the quiet part very loudly. There is another interesting thing I have noticed. They was telling us the videos that seems to attract when he was in Watamu, when he has been in the coastal province. Most views are often the ones that there is a Mzungu woman prominent featured in the thumbnail, and that is why I've decided, let me screenshot these thumbnails, then I put them there so that we as subscribers, we as viewers, we can actually know and differentiate, is this a matter of content relationship or is it a matter of genuine relationship? So Senso seems to have mastered the formula. Once you know how to master the formula, and this is why Senso says that when I work on this side, it will actually work because for those who know Senso for some time, yeah, Senso is a full-time content creator. So that means when it comes to payment, it depends with the number of views that you will get and the number of how many people watch you. So look at this. Look at some of these recent videos. Put a Mzungu woman on the thumbnail and suddenly the views will go up. But when the thumbnail does not feature a Mzungu woman, some of the videos perform much more moderately, and that is what is happening. Yeah, so is Kenge selling the idea of the Mzungu woman because he knows that his audience click on it, and most probably that is the reason black women are so beautiful. For those who really know, they know. That is why even the Mzungu, they will really want these black women from this end. So Senso, don't you think your own mother is beautiful? Don't you think your own sister is beautiful? Don't you think women from your own community are so beautiful? There is nothing wrong with you dating someone from one or from another race. People are free to love whoever they want. The problem starts when someone creates the impression that one race of a woman is somehow superior than the other, and there is where now people like the likes of Janet Harisha, Judy Moyo, Doreen Small, who seem to believe that their daughters or grandchildren might one day have a chance with Kenge. But if Kenge himself says he does not date black woman, what exactly do you expect? So this tells us that the only reason their children, their daughters and grandchildren, they can do is by start bleaching themselves so as they can turn the color. Are they waiting for him to suddenly change his mind? Or then we have Mawango. Some people believe that Mawango has also developed a similar mindset Dee has traveled extensively and has met some great potential sweethearts. We have seen her situation where men approached her and expressed interest. When she was in Jamaica, when men were really approaching her, she was like telling them, will you buy me a Lamborghini? But according to the conversations shown online, one of the first things she will ask was whether the man was rich or whether they could buy her expensive things, even going ahead and mentioning the Lamborghini. That is why most of the reactors are used to calling Mawango Lamborghini Express. Yeah, so some viewers find that very uncomfortable. Then she chose Pero, who some viewers describe her as looking much younger or like a boy toy. Let me just use a boy toy. Yeah, he looks like a boy toy. But let me ask the question people are asking: is Pero rich? Does Pero own a Lamborghini? Maybe not. But when Pero has something that seems to fit the image, Mawango has been attached to the white skin, and that is where the conversation becomes uncomfortable, because if someone keeps rejecting people who look like them while constantly pursuing people from another race, eventually people are going to start asking, is it simply personal preference? Is it social conditioning? Is it interiority or inferiority complex? Or is it because they genuinely believe that white people are superior? I don't know the answer, but let me tell us that, to be fair, none of us know what is inside another person's heart unless they tell us themselves. But Senso has now publicly made comments about not dating black women, and that gives people a reason to ask more questions. What is the reason behind that preference? And at the end of the day, black women are so beautiful, white women are so beautiful, Asian women are so beautiful. Every race, they have beautiful women. The issue isn't who is someone, or the issue isn't who someone chooses to date. The issue is the mindset behind that choice. And if you constantly promote the idea that white women are the prize while black women are somehow desirable, people are naturally going to question where this belief come from. So Senso may Senso may, or maybe the real question isn't why don't I date black woman? Maybe the real question is, why do you seem determined not to? Ladies and gentlemen, a lot of things have been said about the same conversation, but I'm not here to speak about interracial dating preference or colorism, or we call them internationalized colorism, or internationalized racism, or Eurocentric beauty standards. I'm not here to talk about that, because a lot of things, a conversation like this, people will be asking, why does Senso prefer white woman? This is the question people have been asking for a very long time. And before somebody jumps to the comment and say, people can love whoever they want, let me make something very clear. Yes, they can choose whoever they want. Nobody is saying that Senso is forbidden from dating a white woman. The question is much deeper than that. What happens when a black woman repeatedly pursues white woman while publicly saying that he doesn't date black woman? What does that preference actually mean? Is it simply attraction? Is it personal taste? Is it colorism? Or is it the influence of Eurocentric beauty standards? Or are we looking at something much deeper? Because Kenge has a mother, Kenge has a sister, Kenge comes from a black family, and Kenya is beautiful of black women from Nyabohanse to Nairobi to Kisumu to Mombasa to Eldoret and every corner of this country. So when a man says, I don't date black women, people are naturally going to ask why. And here's where this story is getting very interesting, because when Censor was asked about this before, he gave us a very diplomatic reasoning. He basically told us why he thinks that is it, and that was very fair enough. But then another clip comes out, and suddenly the conversation changes, because something or sometimes the quiet part does not need to be shouted. The quiet part can only be made louder enough. So today, that is what I am examining, and I'm going back and ask a question that many people are afraid to ask. Is this simply a preference, or is there something else behind it? Let us comment there in the comment section. Let us talk, let us converse, let us be diplomatic, let us talk and bring to us a lot of information or a lot of ideas that you as a viewer, you as a subscriber, you think about it. If you think this video was very thoughtful, comment there in the comment section. Remember to subscribe, like, comment, and share this video to other individuals. That is the end of this conversation. Let me embark to other business. Goodbye for now. Till we meet again. Goodbye.